Hey everyone, welcome to another session of BTM Math. Today we will be going over fractions. So, what is a fraction? Well, generally it's if you have a whole, let's go with pizza. That's one whole pizza, right? If you eat half of the pizza, you have one half, two halves. If you cut the pizza into quarters, you have 4 pieces. Usually pizza when you get it is in 8 pieces, which makes it an eighth. So then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Now let's start with the halves. So this pizza is cut in half, and if you eat half of it, you had 1 out of 2 pieces. If you eat the whole thing, you had 2 out of 2 pieces, which equals 1 pizza. If we break this into 4 pieces, if you had 1 piece, you had 1 out of 4 pieces. If you had 2 pieces, you had 2 out of 4, which 1, 2, that also equals half of the entire pizza. If you had 3 pieces, you had 3 out of 4. If you had 4 pieces out of 4, you had 1 whole pizza. Now we'll look at that again with eighths. So if you have 1 slice, that's 1 out of 8. If you have 2 slices, that's 2 out of 8 slices. And if you look here, that's 1/4 of the entire pizza. If you have 3 slices, you have 3 out of 8. If you have 4 slices, that's 1/2 of the pizza. If you have another slice, that gives you 5 out of 8. If you take slice number 6, it's also equal to 3/4. You have another slice, that's 7 out of 8. And then if you ate the last slice, you had 8 out of 8 pieces, which equals 1. Now for some of the fractions that we had, we made them so that they're equivalent to each other. So in the previous examples, we had a half of a pizza equals 2/4 of a pizza equals 4/8 of a pizza. all of these are equal to each other, and because all of these numbers are divisible by 2, we're able to bring them down. So if we have 8 and we divide by 2, we get 4. If we have 4 and we divide by 2, we get 2. And if you divide that by 2 again, you get 1. And if you divide that by 2, you get 1. So because we did the same operation to the top and the bottom, in this case dividing by 2, it makes this equivalent. Because we divided the denominator by 2, and we divided the numerator by 2, it makes them equivalent. So again, if we go, let's say 2 out of 8, are these numbers divisible by 2? Sure. So let's divide the top by 2 and divide the bottom by 2. And again, because we're dividing the numerator by 2 and we're dividing the denominator by 2, it makes this one an equivalent. So 2 divided by 2, how many times does 2 go into 2? Just once. And how many times does 2 go into 8? 4 times. Well, let's check our pizzas. So let's split this into 8 slices again. If we have 2 out of 8 slices, so this slice and this slice, and let's say we draw another pizza right underneath it. It's out of 4. And again, up here we have the 2 out of 8, and then we have 1 out of 4. You can see according to the pictures they look equal, but then when we come up here, we know that these are equal, again, because this got divided by 2, and this got divided by 2. There's a quick review of fractions. In the next video, we'll be going over how to add and how to subtract.